So I walks to the door, right? The homies is over there, they on the wall. His cousin talking to like some female, some white female. And there's just a gang of people everywhere. They got beer pong right there. Hold on, let me set the room up for y'all again. So boom, I walk through the door. Straight in front of me is a couch and another couch. And then there's a TV right there with the game going. Boom. And then to my right, you got like this little bar set up. The drinks is right there. Then like if you keep going to the right, they got beer pong set up. And my homies is on the wall pretty much in front of beer pong. So I walks in there, boom. Bro with me, he like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying, the homies right there. I'm like, what's happening? And he basically just showing me around the house. So yeah, I go, for me, I walk over there, we push over there. I'm like, what's up, man? I'm like, what's up? I'm gonna give y'all a real name. I'm gonna give y'all the real names. I'm like, what's up, J.O.? He like, oh yeah, man, I told my girl I'm gonna be here, but you know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna really do much. I'm just gonna kick it with y'all. I'm like, man, get your buster ass. Why you come if you just gonna like, and I get it, like you got a girlfriend, you know what I'm saying, respect her, but why you gonna come here, you just gonna be hella corny and just sit on the wall or sit down? Like, I don't know what y'all niggas on, but I'm finna go get me some female. I'm finna knock a female. Like, I don't know what y'all doing, but I'm finna, like, what's up, little baby, you know what I'm saying, you look good, you know, I had noticed you for a little bit, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to see, like, you know, what's up, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, he was like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying, I told my girlfriend I'm gonna be here, and I told her that it's just gonna be a little party with my homies. I ain't gonna do really much, just sit down. I'm like, that's bunk, that's doo-doo. I talked to my other homie, Schlee. I'm like, what's up, Schlee? He like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying, I just came, you know what I'm saying, chill with y'all. Now, Schlee, his answer wasn't too different from Jordan's, but the only difference was Jordan got a girlfriend and you here just chilling. Bro, Schlee here, he chilling, he ain't got no girlfriend. I understand, like, you know, I was on Jordan for not having fun, but at least Schlee here with no girl. So like, if something happened, he can like chop it up with a female, get a female number. Even though he ain't on that, he still got the option to be on that. Jordan is here just to be here. Like, that shit lame. So boom, I shake everybody up, dap everybody up, say what's up. Then I end up pushing to me and bro, like, okay, yeah, let me go have you meet my cousin. Like I said, we had met before, but it was on some like, what's up, it's Nigel, yeah. And then we went our separate ways. So this is gonna be like me meeting him twice, the second time, but we're gonna actually like conversate because we ain't really had time to conversate. So I push up like, hey, what's up? You know what I'm saying? It's nice. He's like, oh yeah, what's up? I remember you. I'm like, yeah, happy birthday. He like, oh yeah. Oh, he like a real like smooth like feng shui dude. Like he got locks, his locks hella long. He's short and stocky. Like, boy, look like he drink creatine for breakfast, eat creatine for breakfast. But he got like a real like, not really a soft voice, but he got a like, you know, smooth voice. But I'm not saying like it's low or nothing. It ain't low, it's just smooth. So he like, oh yeah, man, what's up? Oh yeah, thank you for the happy birthday wish. He's like, yeah, I got this party I'm throwing today. Like, I hope you enjoy yourself. Drinks is over there. Like, bro's chill as a fan. And he just telling me, oh yeah, help yourself. Like, there's drinks over there. We finna have, you know what I'm saying, like a performance later, like beer pong right there. Like, just help yourself, man. Just go help yourself. I'm sitting there like, man, this nigga cool as hell, bro. I wouldn't be like him when I get older. Like, when I'm his age, I hope I'm that cool. Like, bro, cool as hell. So I go back to sound like, you know what I'm saying? It's been a couple minutes. We chopping it up, we laughing. Probably about some bullshit. But in my head, you know what I'm saying? Like, in my head, I got like this clock. So I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna be here no longer than an hour until like, I'm actually start finna make moves, start finna talking to, you know, females, like, cause I'm not finna be posted up with y'all just on this wall. Like, no, that's out. I'm not doing that. So We chop it up for a little minute, and I'm like, okay, bro, I gotta get up. So I told him, like, hey, I'm finna get a drink. I want a drink. They like, nah. I'm like, all right, bet. Gets up, walk around. I'm scoping everything while I'm walking. Like, I see, okay, there's some decent work. You know what I'm saying? Work females. So I'm like, ooh, some decent work over there, scoping. And then as soon as I get to, like, scanning this little section, I'm like, okay, she decent, she alright, she butt, she zero, she I turn my head slightly to this side. Like, I didn't even get all the way to the right or to the left. I get like to the center. So I turns this way and I see 2 chocolate women, like, nigga, booty is bootying. Thighs is thighin'. Like, they was just 2 mocha The shorter one, she had like, I guess, what she had? I don't want to say she had like a bun like mine. She had a bun, and then she had like, I want to say, no cap, I ain't over exaggerating nothing. I want to say she had bra panties, but like fishnet over it. They both had like similar, no. So what happened was, I think she had like some tight ass pants, but like her cheeks was out. Like, you could see her cheeks. She had that, and her friend had something similar. But she was the shorter one. Her friend was a little bit taller, but she was thick too. Like, she was a bit taller, kind of like, not thinner, but more like, I don't know, more evened out than the short one. Cause you know, when you're short, your thickness look more wider. She wasn't big at all. I'm not saying she big. I'm saying she was just thicker. So the short one catches my eye. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, man, we finna. I don't know how I'm finna get a number. I don't know how I'm finna talk to her, but we own that. We own her. We finna get. So I slickly walk by, like, look at her, give her a little glance, like, you know what I'm saying? Checking the energy. So I walk by, boom. I get a little good look at that loaf back there. I'm like, yeah, I'm finna get on that. Start walking by. So my game plan is get at her by any means, but basically my little rundown of me entering like a new space for the first time. I like to check the scenery. I like to know where everything's at, just in case I need it, like exits, like drinks, the beer pong, the game. So I go to the little game area. I chop it up with some people, like, oh, what y'all playing? You feel me? They, oh, we playing, I think it was Smash Bros. Or Mario Kart. We playing that. I'm like, oh, bet. They like, you want to play? I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna play right now. Boom. So after I say that, if you turn to the right, there is a what's it called? Like a balcony door that leads to outside. And then once you go outside, there's a table. And you got people there, they rolling up their weed, they smoking, they messing with that white stuff. I said, y'all just doing that right in the open? I said, y'all is brave than the motherfucker. They like, oh yeah, we do this all the time. Yeah, you want some? No. Appreciate you, but I'm good. I don't do that. I'm catch up with y'all though. Push off. Go over there, and then there's like a punching bag, like, so boom, I pass the table, and then if you were to look left, there's a punching bag. You got these little scrawny ass, you know what I'm saying, D&D players punching the bag. Hell, dude hyping him up. He punching straight doodle. He throwing straight noodle bombers. Arms just like this. I'm like, yeah, bro, you don't want no problems with nobody. You will be straight sleep in a coma on the ground, comatose. But yeah though, so I make my rounds, and then if you keep going to the back, there's another balcony door, and that leads you to the back of his house. Where if you go to the back, there's like this little area where people can sit and chill, and then if you keep going straight and make a right, there's a pool table. And then once you keep going straight again, you'll be right back at the bong table, or the beer pong table. So I make my rounds, I come back to my homies like, oh yeah. They like, oh yeah, you got your drink. I'm like, yeah, I got my drink, but I just wanted to scope it out. And then I tell my nigga, oh yeah, so I told my bro, like, I'm like, bro, did you see that thick ass girl right there? And he like, who? I'm like, man, what you mean, who? The girl with all that da-da-da? What you talking about? He like, oh yeah, nigga, I know. Yeah, she's thick. And I guess he didn't see her face or nothing, so he going based off what I'm saying. He's like, oh yeah, she thick. And she hits like a turn or something, cause so like, I ain't explained it really good enough to show y'all or tell y'all like how everything is placed. I just told y'all like the main parts of the party. But within like that beer pong, there's like a little area where you can dance, and they dancing right there. So where we standing on the wall, like not even 2 feet, like okay, maybe like 2 feet up, people are dancing. So there's like this little space between us, beer pong, and then people dancing. So she kind of turns while she dancing, cause she's shaking straight cheeks. Yeeker's going crazy, son. What my New Yorkers say, son. Yeager's going crazy, son. She in there vibrating, gyrating, and bro turn around and be like, oh yeah, that's you know what I'm saying? That's my cousin's sister. I say, in my dumbass head, I'm thinking like, hold on, man, we related, so is that my, I'm like, is that much, are we related? She like, nah, bro, y'all not related. I'm related to her. I'm like, fuck it then, I'm good then, I'm all for it. Nigga start rolling, bro, you're stupid. I'm like, nah, bro, I'm serious. I'm really trying to get on that. Like, I'm finna get her. He said, yeah, I like that energy. I like that. You know, he hyped me up like, yeah, I'm trying to get something too. I like that energy. Now I'm in my head again because I'm like, fuck. I'm like, okay, I can approach her like this, or like, I'm like, I could dance with her. I ain't gonna lie to you, I ain't that confident, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she kind of looked older too, so at this time in my head, I wasn't confident enough to like go talk to like somebody older. But I'm like, man, I can't just be sitting around here doing nothing. So I guess her song come out, or a song she likes, and she just backing that thing up on some white boy. He doing the most, he like this. I'm sitting there like, I tap bro on the shoulder like, we dying, what the fuck? But she is throwing that monkey. She throwing that monkey. She throwing that monkey. I'm just sitting there mesmerized like, I'm just thinking about all the things I could do to that thing. And I guess her friend, she's sitting there smacking her booty like, you go girl, go. I'm like, bro, this heaven. Like, it can't get no more better than this, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I guess, so his cousin, he go up there, he hop on the mic like, hey, you know what I'm saying? It's my birthday, right? Happy birthday. Everybody say happy birthday. And he like, oh yeah, thank y'all. You know, he's super smooth. Thank y'all. I just want to say, you know what I'm saying, ain't gonna be no bullshit today. We're gonna enjoy ourselves, drink responsibly. Again, ain't gonna be no bullshit. I'm gonna whoop y'all ass. I was like, damn. And then he got off the mic and the music started playing again. The DJ started doing his shit. So she get done doing her thing, and she go out, I guess, to smoke a cigarette or something. So I tell bro, like, bro, I'm finna go outside. He like, ooh, you finna go out there? I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm finna go out there. My heart pumping out my ass, nigga. Fuck my chest. This shit pumping out my ass, bro. My nerves is on 100, not 10, not 20, it's on 100. But I'm like, this is where this make you a man or this make you a punk at, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? When danger come, yeah, you scared, but you gotta jump in front of it. That's what make you brave. So I'm like, boom, I go out there, got my little drink, and I have already seen her, she talking to some dude at the table, and I wanted to tell her, like, man, these dudes just doing coke on the table, so I'm like, be careful. So I just sit down, like, you know, I want to give y'all some advice. If you're ever in a group setting and someone you want to talk to is talking, and you're in a group setting, the easiest way to get conversation between y'all is just joining the conversation. I don't care how awkward it looks, I don't care how weird it looks. As long as you add something that's of value to the conversation, maybe you make somebody laugh, or you know what I'm saying, you just got that aura of like, okay, he seemed cool. Add to the conversation. I can't really recall what the conversation was about though. I want to say, oh no, so look, I came in and sat down and I was like, no. So what it was, we were talking about his birthday, and I happened to be like, oh yeah, what's your birthday? And she kind of looked at me like, oh yeah, she's smoking. She's like, oh yeah, I'm a Taurus. I figured her birthday, but she's like, I'm a Taurus. And I was like, oh, I heard about them Taurus. You feel me? I'm in my head, but I'm like, I know if I say something like about her sign or something, that's gonna get her to want to talk back to me. Y'all use your head. So I'm like, I ain't heard about you Taurus. You know what I'm saying? I heard about you Taurus. She was like, yeah, I'm a cool Taurus. Like, some Taurus be like this, but I'm really cool. Like, she was doing all that. I was like, bro, she cool as hell. And she fine and thick. I'm like, bro, this is gonna be a breeze. So she say that, and I'm like, oh, okay. She was like, yeah, but when's your birthday? Or which sign are you? I'm like, my birthday June 3rd. I'm a Gemini. She like, oh, a Gemini. She was like, I've talked to a few Geminis. So I'm like, is that good? Like, how is Gemini treating you? Are you good? She's like, I've had some good run-ins. I had some bad run-ins. I'm like, but that's where I'm like, hey, hold on, don't do that. You look lame. I'm like, hey, look, but you ain't never talked no Gemini like me, straight up. I ain't say straight up. I was like, yeah, you ain't talking about Gemini like me. And I could see her like, she had kind of like this face where it was like she was just hella cool. And then when I said that, she had kind of like turned to a smirk. She basically was like, I was like, yeah. I was that bitch like, yeah. But there was just chopping it up for a minute. Like, I can't really give y'all a play-by-play of every conversation we had at the table. We sat there and chopped it up for a minute. And then fast forward, the party started to cool down. People started to leave. The party was about to start to be over. And I somehow finessed like her number. I'm like, oh yeah, let me get your number. And I'm dapping up the homies like, yeah, I'm finna leave. Like, bro, we like, you know what I'm saying? I'm up out of here. So I end up going to my car on some chill shit. Like, you know, at this point I had like smoke. So I was smoking like a black and mild or some shit I was smoking. Guess who I see come in front of my whip? Oh, mind you, I'm not parked, so I told you I was parked in the drive-thru. I had backed up. I didn't like pull in like that. I backed up so I can see if you're coming in front of my car or you're coming that way. Now I guess by the graces of God, by Mother Universe, she parks like right here or either here. No, she parks on the side of me. So I see her walk by, I hit the little honk or I either yelled out the window. I'm gonna say I honked. I think I honked. I honked. Boop. She go hit me one of these like, who's in the car? She's like, who's in the car? And then I give her a little wave like, come here, like come sit down with me. So she tried to open the door, I unlock it. She opened the door. And I basically talked to her like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, can I get your number? And she like, yeah. And then she tells me like, oh yeah, I'm from Cali. I'm not really, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna be here that much longer. I'm gonna go back to Cali. But I'm like, do you stay in Cali? She like, yeah, but I also stay up here too. I'm just up here for a little bit, but I'm gonna come up here once my break is over or something. I think she said break, or she was just down there for a little while. So she's like, yeah, I really stay up here though. I'm like, oh, okay, that's what's up. So I tell her like, hey, what's your plans tonight? What's your plan for tomorrow? She like, tonight I'm finna just go home, relax, like, you know, basic shit. So I'm like, okay. I was like, how about me and you do something tomorrow? She was like, She was like, all right. As I'm saying this, and I'm looking at her sexy ass mocha chocolate, I can see somebody walking on my peripheral, and something's telling me it's her cousin or her brother. But something telling me it's her brother. Now I see somebody like kind of stocky walk past my mirror. Mind you, my windows is tinted, so I could see kind of, but they can't really see me. So I see him walks, and he busts in front of my hood, and he does a pause, like, and he basically looking like, is that my sister with this nigga I just met? He like, oh, I ain't going for that. Boy, he walking to my door. He knock on it like, I'm like, who the fuck is knocking at my door? I mean, like, I seen him. At the same time, I was like, bro, why would he be knocking at my door? I didn't want to believe that, but I knew it was him. But I was like, why would he knock at my door? So she lets the window down. Zzz. He go like, oh, what y'all doing? You're asking your grown ass sister what she doing in my car while you see us talking? What do you mean? That's what I'm saying in my head. So I'm sitting there like this. Like my head, I'm literally like this, looking at him. Cause she got the window down, he peeking like this. He like, oh, what y'all doing in here? She's like, oh, we're just talking. And she blowing her smoke out. He's like, oh yeah, this is my sister right here. Like, you can't talk to her. And then she, stop that. I'm an adult. I'm like, yeah, bro, like you know me, you met me before. I ain't like that. Like, I'm gonna take care of your sister. She cool with me. And then he give me one of these, like he looking through the window like. He was like, yeah, I guess so. He's like, but that's my sister though. That's my sister. And I'm like, yeah, I know. You just said that, and she had told me, but you know I'm not that type of person. But like, it was like a power struggle. Like, we sitting here power struggling, and it's like, bro, she grown as fuck. You grown as fuck. I mean, at that point, I'm 23. You know what I'm saying? She probably had me by like 6-7 years, but I'm like, bro, I'm 23. Like, I'm not a child. And we in my car. What are you about to tell me in my car? Nothing. You're not finna tell me nothing. So we go back and forth a couple times, and I'm just sitting there like, bro, you really finna do this after your sister basically just said like she cool? So I guess he looked through the window. He like does one of these looks like fine, you know what I'm saying? You cool. I fuck with you. I know you not that type. Keep my little sister safe type. You know what I'm saying? Big brother beat. Like, I respect it. I would probably came the same way. I ain't gonna lie. But that power struggle in front of her was kind of weird, because it was like, bro, she grown as fuck. I could see if she was like 18 and I'm 18, but we grown as hell. Like, she even got a child. Like, bro, she grown as fuck. You're not finna daddy her. You know what I'm talking about? So he say that, and I guess he walk off. She pulled the window up. I'm basically looking at it like this. We start dying. I'm like, what the fuck was that? Like, why your brother do that? She was like, he just worries about me. Like, you know, I'm his little sister and stuff like that. And I was like, no, I get that. That's respectable, but like, I'm a cool cat. Like, I'm not on that with you. Like, I really like be respectful to women and shit. And that was that. I told her like, yeah, I'm about to leave this place, finna go home. Like, I'm gonna text you when I get home type thing. And then we gonna go from there. And she's like, all right. I got a hug in the car, and then she got up out, and I seen that big old round loaf. Thank you God for a loaf of bread and Geeky Acres. But yeah, though, that's the end of the story, y'all. Like I said, please like and subscribe. It helps with that algorithm. It helps me and the channel grow. So if you rock with your boy, if you want to hear more stories, you know what I'm saying, and please comment below too. Comment, you know, y'all crazy stories or y'all time y'all got caught blocked. But it's your boy, and I'm out of here. Peace.